Right. Morning, everybody, and or good afternoon, evening. You know what I mean. Hello, and welcome to Tier 2 pre-season testing in Bahrain. And we are already progressing away. Had a few technical difficulties, and I'm ready to be murdered. But we're finally away now, getting going now.
And I am here.
Yes, I have a commentary partner today. First time you'll hear him in the commentary box actually commentating, not actually the first time you'll hear him after yesterday. First time you'll be commentating. That is Serverface.
Currently looking at CMD and Mac, who looked like they were going side by side into turn 4. Got Binkers, who was the first out and looks to be about to start his lap on the hard tyres.
Are you including your audio?
I have included my audio.
Okay, good.
Yeah, everyone seems to be out on the hard tyres except for Lord, Ultimate Game, and Matt, Lord and Ultimate Game on mediums, and Matt is on softs. So everyone's practicing their long runs today for the 1 hour that we've got.
Well, we saw obviously a lot of people yesterday.
We did.
So obviously, as it's a practice session, you start off on your hard tyres and then head towards the softer compounds as the hour wears away. But people have started a lap. Who has started laps? Blinkers on a lap then. Or Blinkers. I always put an L in his name. I know there isn't one, but it just should be. So from now on, he's Blinkers. Just like Sheehan is now Cian. But can you talk us through a lap then?
Right. Wait.
Right aboard.
Right. Binkers just gone out of turn 10. Very up if you have ABS off. I do not have ABS off, so I can't relate. But we go into turn 11.
Stop flexing on this.
Is a fast left hand, no right. Then turn 12 is the fast left hand. Don't want to get too close to curb or you're spun. Turn 13. Don't want to get too early on the throttle or you're spun. And
so you can spin at any point of this lap then.
Basically, yes. And then we've got.
Or is that just you?
Shut up. Okay, we've got turn 14, turn 15. Those are some very easy corners, and you go across the main straight to get to the finish line. And that was a 1:30.3, a very nice lap from Binkers. Used a lot of ERS that lap.
We saw yesterday was a 1:20. 1:26.9.
1:26.
Like that.
Yeah, 1:26.5. Got
okay.
Lord on
Lord
the
now
mediums,
puts a lap.
setting
the Haas up the top is what I like to see.
Yep, the Haas on top is what we would like to see. But my question is, how do you think the season's going to go as a whole for each driver, and where do you think the constructor's going to be?
Obviously, we're both good biased. We both think it's going to be a solid Haas championship, but
I'm not
entirely sure. I'm thinking that. I hope that, but I think we're not obviously going to know until a bit of time. The Ultimate Game has a little bit of a spin, and that's been getting out of the way for somebody. I think, out of his teammate. But I think it's going to be. I don't really know. Red Bull have a good team. Obviously, Ultimate Game was Aston Martin's reserve driver last season, and CMD we didn't see much of him after his season ban. But
I think we saw none of him after his season ban.
Oh yeah. Heard from him in Brazil.
Yeah.
But I think it could be easily be a Haas championship.
Speaking of CMD, he almost spun.
Did he?
Yeah, he almost spun turn 11. And
I am not surprised.
I'm want to be looking at CMD this season. I want to see how he can do in Tier 2. Give him a fresh chance after his interesting tactics last season.
What? Take those interesting tactics, plan, take everybody out.
Yep. A CMD sets a 1:31.5. Not the greatest lap, but definitely a good lap.
Yeah, well, it's very early on. No track evolution just yet.
Probably,
We saw a dramatic track evolution yesterday, considering almost whole seconds were being found. Actually, no, whole seconds were being found after about 55 minutes of running. So see what we can. See what
the ultimate game now. You set a purple sector 1 on the mediums, taking the RS early, as he's barely got any left. He's going hard on the tires, and I'm gonna guess he's on a quali run, but he is using a lot of ERS this lap. Definitely trying to go for the fast lap here. As we go into turn 12, not too close to the curb, but close enough to the point where you can gain as much time possible. Into turn
2 seconds
13,
up.
takes
He goes very wide.
He goes very wide. Pretty much takes the car off track. Goes rallying for a second.
Doesn't get an invalidation though. That's the most important bit.
Yep, because it's normal corn
Is
cutting.
he going to pit?
He's not going to pit. He's going across the line.
He stays out.
He's going to be P5. Not a bad lap, but
just over a second off of our leader, Matt Copper or Cooper.
Matt.
We're gonna say we can call him Matt.
Matt did a very good lap on stuff, so I'm not sure if that was a quali run. We just want to get the quali run out the way.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. It's annoying that we don't get the graphics, you know, like the predicted quality pace graphics. They would be nice to see, right?
It would be nice to see. We've got. I'm gonna take a look at.
Do you want your first bunch of interviews now?
Oh, we can. Oh, High Caliber almost hits the wall. Doesn't hit the wall, but he's still on the racing line. As we're gonna see. I
didn't turn ghosting off.
I think we're gonna see Cracked.
I didn't turn ghosting off.
Ah, it's fine. So anyway, got
It's tier, so it doesn't matter.
Cracks on his outlap. So is Benkers. I think he's on some new mediums, or they're the same mediums. Actually, yep, they are new mediums.
Okay, I've inverted the first 2 for interviews.
And our first interviews are gonna be, I think, 2.
Right now it's just SBT Sam's. Yeah, so SBT Sam's who. Hello, if you didn't get, do you want to include your audio?
Yeah.
Sam didn't get an
interview. So obviously you didn't get an interview, and here's your teammate for his interview at the same time. Obviously you didn't get a proper interview last time out. Obviously Sam's. We just thought talk to you about your running yesterday, P4. How did that one feel?
It was good. Yeah.
Okay, right. Please don't be Kimi Räikkönen. You've done already. So you obviously so you did put yourself before. You feel it was good. Do you think that'll go on to the rest of the season? You'll find yourself up there in the top 5,
hopefully,
qualifying and races. Is that it? Just hopefully. I told you not to act. I didn't tell you don't answer my question.
What?
Hopefully.
Well, yeah. What am I supposed to say?
I'll go to Ben. Hopefully he'll answer the questions. Right, Ben, you're first running in F1Wl. See, you are a reserve driver right now for Haas. You get you filling in today. How does that? How does it feel? I've trusted you. No, I'm not gonna. Are you feeling? What are your expectations on this session? Yeah. You got any questions for other drivers? Your teammates?
No, not really.
No. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you? Right, Sam.
Yeah.
looking at, obviously, I take it you're watching what's going on right now. or
No,
not?
because for some reason you're not streaming on Twitch for me.
Oh, I am streaming.
What
Right,
account?
okay. F1Wl,
There you go.
the usual one. Right, if you look at the leaderboard, the timing sheets right now, who do you think is going to actually excel in F1Wl in Tier 2?
Obviously my teammate Ben, I think he'll do quite well. But I reckon people like Gene
very
Z.
wide.
I reckon people like Gene Z could do quite well.
Happy
You
Soul
have just enjoyed
almost
some practice with all of them.
rim that very wide off.
I reckon
Can we ask you to turn down your
Stream,
device?
please. I don't want to
Getting
hear my
any-
voice.
We're getting the double echo come through on the stream.
As we get Happy Soul with a 131.9 on fresh
So, I
softs.
like how
That's
you,
not very impressive.
So Sam, I like how you neglect your other teammate up at the top that's currently in P2.
Well, yeah, but don't really know him. Never spoke to him before.
Right? Not
That's
as
okay.
honest
Take a look
communications
at-
in my
I'm
team.
taking a look at Lord's probably hot lap. No, he's letting Ultimate Game through. Not sure if this is going to be a fine lap still. Even though he's let Ultimate Game through. It's turn on too,
Now we're
very
going
nicely.
2 seconds up, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. No,
Into
that was just
turn
the rapid
4.
braking.
Doing fine.
It is 5
He's-
tenths up.
Who
Takes
you
a
on?
lot of curb. Right, sorry, we've neglected your interview. Right, we're gonna leave it from you two today.
Okay,
good
thank
luck
you.
to you, Ben, on your next 47 minutes of session, and good luck to you, Sam, on your runs in Tier 1. And
Yeah.
take your time.
Okay.
Right, that is both of them two gone. I sound so harsh now.
Oh my
But
god.
very wide.
God.
People really,
Did you make
owned
this
out
party
the
quite
party.
ugly?
yeah.
Right. So I'm currently looking at Ultimate Game who goes across around final corner onto the
It's looking like a
DRS
very
straight,
good lap.
looking like the fastest lap, and it is
It
a
is the fastest lap.
127.9.
4 tenths clear.
What a lap! That was a good lap for Ultimate Game.
So if someone's we've got our first victim. That is a Williams.
It's
That
just
is
the Williams.
RFEC.
It's
Their first victim of turn 12. That is, isn't it?
Yep, first victim. DMD was almost a victim, but he took more curb than usual going off the track when
Right.
he went in turn 12.
Fair enough.
As looking at him,
Dude.
CMD's definitely going for the long runs. I don't think he cares about fast time.
I'd say
That's-
he knows he'll never get close to it.
Okay, better not slander him too much here. Continuing on.
Well, yesterday.
Continuing on, we've got DMD going for long runs. He doesn't seem like he cares about the top result here, which really what testing's all about. Just trying to get a feel for the
7
track.
laps on them tyres.
Just trying to get a feel for the track, get a feel for the tyres, trying to find where's quicker and where's not quicker. Not all about
Did,
setting fast lap.
Did you ever have nerves going into pre-season testing?
I did not have nerves into pre-season. I normally get nerves in a race when I'm pretty high up.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I know how you feel. I always feel I'm just gonna mess up,
Yeah.
and I usually
Got-
do. And that's why I'm not a driver.
We
But-
got how do you pronounce the Haas? You just say
Which
Ben.
one?
Do you know
Ben, yeah, it is Ben.
Okay, yeah.
Ben.
Ben going long, but he's letting high caliber through, and there's not many people to look at. Other than GNZ, who is on his outlap, about to start flying lap,
Jean's about. Oh, he is.
down the straight,
let's talk us through Jeansy's lap then.
Okay.
I won't interrupt you this time.
Okay. Into turn 1, take as you can either go very wide or inside. Turn 2, you gotta keep nice difference between throttle, or otherwise you're gonna spin and commit a Nikita Mazepin. Turn 4, go nice in and keep it wide out, not too wide because you get lap invalidation. And that was a good sector 1. Turn 5, you want to normally keep it closer to the curb, but that doesn't matter now. And then I forgot what turn 8 that was. Yep. Okay, going into turn 9, you want to stay in the middle, keep it wide, go into the inside, go back to the wide line, DRS again. You want to keep it very straight on the DRS straight. I don't know why you would go wonky. Into turn 11, go inside, keep it wide. Turn 12, not on the curve, keep it close to the curb. Nicely done from GNC. It's 8 tenths up. That was pretty good for him. That should put him into P3, I think. Could be P2. Final turn, DRS straight, and he will be in P4. Certainly
Not a bad lap whatsoever.
Not a bad lap. He is actually very close to. He's only 6 tenths off Matt, who set his fastest time on the softs, which I'd say would be very good. Going back to seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ben spun it.
He's not going to be overly happy about that one.
7, I think. That is turn. That is turn
5,
7.
6, that is turn 7. Cool.
Yep. Taking
I found myself counting corners yesterday.
Alright. Taking another look
Just
at
to try and figure out
CMD.
what corner it was.
Still going long. He seems to be setting fairly consistent lap times of
Yeah, only 3
131.
tenths off.
Yeah, he's setting consistent lap times of 131s, I think. Let me go on to the race director. Yeah, he's been setting some very consistent lap times of around like 3 to 5 tenths off.
Right, Reflect has just hit the wall.
Oh,
It's very deep.
again hit the wall. No, he hasn't been doing very good recently. He was in tier 1.
Who's that?
He was in tier 1 preseason, and I don't.
Oh yeah, he was.
He wasn't doing the greatest, and he's still not doing the greatest, as he has not set a lap yet. And will
Hopefully he'll get
a lap in.
Set one.
But as we see Matt going past both Ben and him and Williams, he's on his long runs. He's taking his lines very nicely, but he's going to be setting. He looks like he's going to be setting some 130s, maybe. As he almost goes into the wall. I don't know what is in there.
Who's that?
Max almost spins it, catches it just in time, and that lap could have been okay on the hards. We're now gonna take a look at Binkers, who seems to be trying to go long on the mediums.
Just letting you
F1
do all the commentary at this point, aren't I?
Yeah. He's gone long.
He is. How long's he done? We've done 3 laps on these mediums has been because
BMD seems to be going the longest out of all the hard runners.
how many laps has he done? Race Director.
BMD's done 11 laps.
He's on his 12th lap right now, so it's, I believe, the most laps out of anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
Clearly trying to get the tire data for Red Bull. They can use that for both the tier 1 and tier 2 drivers.
Yeah, that is very true.
You can
He
use
also
that
has
for the
done 9
entirety of
laps.
the Red Bull Academy. And maybe if some other people pay him out, he may also leak it to other people. Who knows that?
I think as well, all they need to do is be watching this and just look at the data, and they can look at
Yeah.
the times and see he is being rather consistent and showing that he can set these good laps.
He can set these good laps, and that's why I have some confidence for him in going into the season 4. He is a quick driver. He just needs to show he can.
Ben gets a 5-place grid penalty, which obviously doesn't matter, but
Doesn't matter.
I'm not sure what that's for.
I play grid
Yeah, the
penalty doesn't
collision with
matter when
Jeansy.
you're you're
Oh,
not
Lord of the fastest lap.
Lord,
3 tenths
very
clear of
fast
Ultimate
of
Game.
Ultimate Game. He's very far off now. 3 tenths, as you said, and that is a good lap. I think Tier 2 is going to have one of the most competitive grids this season.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch, I believe. So
That's a shame we don't have a full
I'm looking
grid
forward
for
to
this, though. Because
it is a shame.
I would want to see every driver out on track, and I want to see all
Tier
of them.
2, I think, is definitely going to be like a bit like Formula 2 is in real life.
Yeah.
With everyone's quite a lot of people are so close. 22 cars just wait for that lead. It's going to be 15 racing for that lead.
Maybe some people also waiting for the step up to Tier 1.
Yeah, we have got, obviously there is the promotion demotion
Yeah.
thing.
No one wanted to
But,
do bad at all.
No, the CMD on his 13th lap on these mediums.
Very
On
impressive.
his,
from
on his
CMD.
hards, sorry. He's going long on them. I think it's time that we get him in here on the mic and we talk to him about how he's feeling on these tyres.
Maybe. I'm gonna go to the toilet and then we could probably do the interviews.
Okay, I have invited him to the party, but that's fine. Hello, CMD. Are you here? And Jeansy,
Hello.
Right, do you want to conclude your audio voice?
I've included it.
Okay, obviously, Sir has gone off to the toilet, which is me right now, but I would like to start off with you, CMD.
Okay.
How are them tyres feeling?
Good.
Obviously, we don't want to reveal any data. How old are? What are your wears like? What's your highest?
A number.
Oh, hello, CMD's
Okay.
here now.
Oh, hello, sir.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm
not
on my
surprised you're
14th
trying to
lap
give away the
of this
data.
stint. I do plan to go until I run out of fuel.
How
Right.
many laps of fuel did you
Ben.
put on?
I've got 9 left. Do some
Okay.
maths.
Right. Well, I've got a question for you, CMD.
Yeah.
This season, what are you gonna try and prove?
That I'm fast.
I think you definitely got
That
a
I'm
point.
clean.
Okay, maybe some points have to be proven a bit more than others, but
Shut up.
continuing on. Okay, where do you think you're gonna be in the championship? for Tier
Hopefully
2?
towards the front and fighting with the likes of Jeansy and Lapsian, sorry.
And how do you feel about your teammate Ultimate Game, who is currently in front of you, but that's no surprise because he's on the fresher tyres and this.
He's done a quali run, I clearly haven't.
Yes. How do you feel about your teammate? Do you talk to him much or?
Haven't really spoke to him much, but he seems to have good pace and seems to be able to fight at the front as well, which gives confidence for the team boss as well as Tier 1 in case we need to reserve with Shuey or Jack in case they're unable to attend.
Right,
Right.
I have got a question for you.
Okay?
Who do you think's going to win the constructors?
I'm expecting it most likely is going to be a fight between the Red Bull and AlphaTauri. But I expect there will maybe be some surprises from other teams if they can get one of their drivers to really give a go at it, and the other one to be able to
Obviously,
support
right
as
now,
well.
1-2. The 1-2 is currently Hash right now. Obviously,
Also
still
Hash,
only not
yeah.
done half an hour, yeah.
Definitely
But,
not being biased here.
I'm definitely not being biased. I've been
As a
biased,
Haas
I'm
team
very
owner.
biased.
Definitely,
Yeah,
we're
they're
definitely not
constantly
being biased.
mentioned there.
Anyway,
It's
You
a
wanna-
full Haas commentary partnership here.
It is. Okay.
That's why I
do you-
break it up on Saturdays.
Would you want to move on to Jeansy now?
We would.
Okay.
So, Jeansy,
Hello.
how's it feeling out there?
Well, a bit slow to be honest. I thought my hard runs would be a bit faster, but I'm happy with P5 at the minute. So yeah.
So, my question for you, Jeansy, is where do you think you're gonna be? We've seen the driver cards which were released earlier on today, and you got a nice 86 for a grid that was very much filled with a bunch of skilled drivers, and most of those drivers were tier 1 mains. How do you think you can do this season in a new grid?
Well, obviously I'm pushing for the championship this season. Both drivers and constructors, and yeah, I've got something to prove this season. I want to be in tier 1, pushing for points.
No, you could have stayed.
Oh, we've got our first retirement.
Oh,
What's happening?
that
RF is out.
I think he
WEC
retired.
turns. No, I think he crashed at turn 7.
He did crash at turn 7.
Yeah, he's at the wall.
He did a Lewis
Yeah.
Big
Hamilton.
crash.
As we
That is a
we
very big crash.
Yeah, Lewis Hamilton
The rear
2008.
Oh,
Amazing
and his
steps on him.
teammate Crack's gone off. Turn 12, kept it out the wall, and
That's a
kept it
peculiar
on
one.
track.
Have either of you had any spins up at turn 12 yet?
No,
Not just
I've had
yet.
to go wide to
Oh,
avoid a spin, or 2, or 6, but no,
7, you mean?
no
Sorry,
6.
12. You mean
And
12.
High Caliber's spun turn 1.
Has he?
There's a
I
load of
always
find it very
spinning.
easy to spin
Everyone's
at turn
spinning it. Everyone's spinning today.
Other than me, for some reason. I
High
haven't spun
Caliber
yet.
spun
What?
again. He hasn't got the grip
So
yet.
you want some karaoke? You spin me
Right
right,
round, baby,
right
right
round,
round,
like a
baby,
record,
copyrighted
baby.
like
Record,
the
baby,
round.
round.
round. Right, that'll stop.
Okay, now we stop before we deafen the viewers' ears.
And get
And-
copyrighted.
And one question
Oh yeah, that's
for
less important. That's
one
the one
question
running.
for both of you here. Where do you think you'll be in the constructors?
I'm the drivers, obviously.
First.
Well, I've already asked the driver's question.
Have
Honestly,
you?
yeah.
I haven't. I wasn't listening.
Okay, yeah.
Well done,
I want to be at the top.
Jeansy, you go first.
Good afternoon, Harry. I want to be at the top with my teammate Mick, who couldn't make it at the minute. But yeah, I want to be at the top in first.
Team D, what about you? Where do you want to be in terms of constructors?
Constructors, same kind of first. Expecting the fight to really be tough with the Haas pair and the AlphaTauri pair, who look like strong, fortified matches, who will probably be the toughest competition,
Yeah.
unless we get some surprising other
Well,
people.
that's all my questions. I'm not sure if Grovy's got one more.
I think that is all of mine. So yeah, we'll leave you to get on with your laps now.
Yeah.
And good luck to obviously.
Yeah, can
both
you
of
remove
in
me from the
tier
party
two.
because I can't exactly
Yeah.
join and
Yeah, I'll keep.
do
you
a long
both, it's
run.
fine.
Alright, thank you very much.
Jeansy, I'll be a few
So-
minutes because I'm
Yep.
still
Good
on my
luck
run.
to both of you.
Thanks
and
for
have fun.
joining us, and good luck for the rest of the season.
No problem,
Thank
sir.
you
No
very much.
problem, Grovey. Enjoy the slander on Saturday, sir. Well, trust me, it's worth it.
Right then,
Right.
next batch of interviews done. We've got a few more people to interview next.
Exciting.
No one actually replied to asking if they want an interview, so
I'm still watching
it's fine.
CMD. His laps are staying extremely
So-
consistent.
I'm not gonna say I'm surprised because that's a bit.
I'm not saying
harsh, but
yeah. But I mean,
But I'm
this is
not
some
surprised.
good. This is a good thing to prove for CMD, showing he has the consistency, and I really hope he can do well. I reckon he can get some solid points, but I'm not sure about constructors yet. And got Lord, who just came out the pits, moving out the way for CMD. Very ambitious.
So is do you think Lord's gonna be consistent up there? Obviously when we get the other people that obviously aren't here today.
Well, I mean, you can never really tell with this.
No.
Especially with the pre-season grid being very small.
Yeah, it does look very bunched.
It looks very bunched. It
Besides,
looks...
the drivers that are still in the 130s, but I'm not surprised if they won't get out of them soon.
Yeah.
I will be surprised, sorry.
And, I mean, we can't really decide this pre-season. Pre-season's showing us the pace at one track and not all of them. But
Yeah,
it does
we'll see it
give us a
properly
genuine
next
idea
week.
of where people will be. But not everyone's set their quali runs yet, so we can't really decide too early. But I'm quite surprised not everyone's set their quali runs.
No, just saw the yellow flags. People going slower.
I think it was the Aston. I'm not sure, but
It was the Aston and Matt Coper.
looking
that was slowing down.
at Rimac now. He goes very close to the curb, or doesn't spin it though. Very nicely done from him. As I'm gonna... Oh, we got yellow flags for a Red Bull. It's ultimate game.
Spin.
Spinning on the exit of turn
Just light
10.
up. It's so easy to light up the rears then.
Very easy to.
They will scream at you if you throw them around. But obviously I don't know what to say. There's not much going on at this point. There's a lot more going on in Tier 1.
Yeah.
Yesterday, but who's okay? I need to ask you some more questions, don't I? As my analysis person.
Yeah.
Corners? Which do you think drivers should be more careful on? You know, on taking them aggressively.
Okay, for taking them aggressive and being careful, definitely turn 2 and 3. Those are the turns I really struggle on, and probably turn 9 and 10, and turn
I
12.
often find myself going a bit wide. Or
Turn 12 is a very risky turn because if your tyres are extremely worn out, like maybe CMDs, trying to take it flat is almost impossible. Speaking of CMD, improving his time, 20
only by a little bit.
20 lap
Still
old.
improvement.
20 lap old
He's pretty
hard.
much driving on he's pretty much on a set of mediums at this point, though, isn't he?
Well,
Softs.
not really. No,
That old. They're that old though, Bahrain.
They are
Five
very
seconds
old.
quick.
His fastest time was
Jeansy our fastest lap.
Jeansy going. That was a very, very quick lap here.
On the soft, but
We're now seeing a lot of quali runs being done here. As we see a general pace here of like most of them being probably around a second, probably like a second off some of the fastest. Well, maybe like the midfield of Tier 1 probably. I'm not sure. I will there analysing the Tier 1
Happy
pace
Soul
here.
has gone round.
Happy Soul has. Yes, he has.
Turn 12.
Yep, and
Like, Hunji has just started his lap. I thought I called him Hunji. It's Ben. Ben has just started his lap to go on turn 1. As you said, obviously don't want to get too aggressive here. It's really quite easy.
he
to
does
get
it
right
very
out, so
nicely
turn
though,
2.
indeed.
Just like Sam's, Ben is a dry person. I know. I know he's got pace.
Ultimate Game said he
and-
feels like he wants an interview for stream.
Does he? Okay, I shall
Yeah.
invite out my game then to the party. And we can give him an interview.
Yeah.
Right then. Ben. We're coming down.
Right.
Nice and tightly through
Yeah. Very nicely.
turn 10. That is nice.
Overtake mode is
Clean
on.
lap.
Going into turn 11. Keeping it nice line.
Watch the rear.
Doesn't
I'm
go
just
into
gonna
the
quickly watch
curb.
the rear.
Goes in the middle.
How does he
And
attack
now,
it? Nice
Very
and
close to
tightly.
the inside. Very
Right then.
faster.
Game. Want to include your audio?
Hello. Include your audio.
Is it all included?
Is your audio included now?
That better. I think it is now.
I don't know. Are you talking? I'm not watching the stream. It should be working. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's working now.
Okay, right. How are you feeling after the first 36 minutes?
I mean, alright, I could probably set a faster lap time, but right now I'm just trying to get used to it. I've not played in the Red Bull for a while and not played on equal cars for a while.
My question: where do you think you're going to be in the
Ben
championship?
gets a bit twitchy. Sorry.
I might get a couple wins this season, not sure yet. Can't really tell.
So where do you think you're going to be in terms of championship?
I think as a driver I might be fighting for the title, but as a team, we may not.
Are you Oh, sorry. Someone's gone off at turn 12. I believe that is Rimmick Orange. Yeah,
That
it
is Remet.
I'm faster over like stint, but not very fast over one lap.
Okay, I agree. I'm not quick on quality pace. Race pace is where I'm at.
Yeah.
And that's what's more important, race pace over quality pace.
Yeah.
Unless it's at Monaco, obviously.
Yeah.
But who are your main fears as a constructor in the constructor's terms?
Haas.
And then we'll start talking about the drivers. Okay.
Haas is my main fear.
That's always nice to hear.
That's always great to hear,
I'm
as
feeling-
we are both ass.
I'm feeling Lord Lapsen is probably one of the big threats in Haas.
Yeah.
Yes, he's my friend,
Do you-
but we'll be like Nico and Lewis on track.
Yeah. What do you think of your teammate CMD?
Not seeing much from him. He's only setting times on
He's
hard,
done-
so we'll never see.
He's done. This is his 23rd lap now. I think he's boxing.
Yeah.
He is
But he's not setting
boxing.
time on soft
He's
box,
ran
so,
out
you
of
know.
fuel actually. He did say he was
Oh.
going until he ran out of fuel. And now he's ran out of fuel.
But 22 laps. He's
22
done.
laps. He improved his lap time when he
Yeah.
did 20 laps on hards. Which I thought was rather impressive.
How many laps have you done then? You have done.
I've done
sorry,
8.
8 laps.
Yeah, 8.
You have.
I did a
Only,
couple
I
fast
believe,
runs.
2 or 3 drivers have done more than you.
Mm-hmm.
1,
No more.
2. Okay, quite a few drivers done a bit more than you.
Mhm.
I'm happy have done 7. But
My-
yeah, CMD.
I've got another
22
question.
laps he's done.
Yeah.
Alright, go on.
Okay, my next question is, are you trying to prove something? And if so, what are you trying to prove this season?
I'm trying to prove that I am actually a decent driver because I've only actually had reserve roles in this league. I have been racing since season 1.
I haven't.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
I
I've been
did
in
not
every-
know
I've
that
been-
either.
Season 1 I was reserved for McLaren, and season 2 again I was.
Season
uh,
1, I was reserved for Williams.
Season 3 I ended up being Williams team manager for a while, then moved to Aston as a reserve towards the back end of the season.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
I
we
remember
saw
you
a
as
race
Aston Martin
from.
reserve.
yeah,
Pretty sure
a
we
couple
saw
of
you in
races.
Brazil.
You Portimao as well, didn't you?
No, not Portimao.
Portimao Gold was
I
there.
was I did
Singapore.
Imola
Oh
in
yeah, he was,
Brazil.
wasn't he? Ah, I knew it was one of the races like commentators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way F1Wl timelines work now.
So,
Pre-Grovey and post-Grovey.
in terms of current pace of looking at the results of pre-season testing right now, who do you think looks like they could win the championship?
Either Jeansy or Lord Lapson. I know how quick Lord Lapson is. He's my friend. We race together quite a lot.
Right?
Oh, that's the one thing you do have to worry about is Hunji isn't a tier 2 driver. He's just filling in today.
Yeah.
So, you haven't got to see.
Yeah. There's quite a few teams. There's quite a few
pace.
drivers and teams that
Yeah.
are missing as well.
So I don't know. Obviously, if I do end up putting Ben in as my main driver, which I am considering.
Yep.
Just off the pure pace, he did message me asking if he can take a seat in tier 2. But I don't know. I did tell him
Yeah.
if he performs well, he can have it. And how do you think he's performed? I'm gonna get your opinion. You're a driver.
Which
How do
driver
you-
you
yeah.
say? Hunji.
Hunji.
Um,
How do you think he's performed today?
Quite well. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go now,
I need his
and
help.
Okay.
I would recommend interviewing Lord Lapson.
Oh yeah, genius.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
I'll send
will.
him an invite to the time.
Goodbye.
If you want to do
I
the
will
hon- if you want to
see
do the honours of removing him, sir.
I
Oh, he
can,
left.
I cannot. I
Ah.
can't remove him from the party. Only you can.
Oh yeah, I'm part here, aren't
Looking at Binkers, who went P4 on the softs, I think. Very nice lap from him, probably. I don't know. It's a 1:27.8, which for tier 1 terms may not be very quick, but for tier 2 terms, that is probably extremely quick. As we've
Yeah.
now got Lord in the party. Hello,
You
Lord.
do. If you're interview lords, you've got to include your audio.
Hello. Yeah,
Hello.
include your audio in the stream.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good.
Someone's gone off.
Oh,
Oh.
that is high caliber.
It's not a normal place to go off. I'm watching Jeansy on this. That's a good looking map, I believe. But hello, Lord. How are you feeling? I'm happy with your performance so far. But are you happy with it?
Yeah, I feel like I've set a good benchmark for the pre-season testing. So is Hunji as well, which is good for the team.
Oh, but yeah, obviously, annoyingly, Hunji is not your teammate currently in tier 2. But maybe after a few races, he might end up taking the seat.
Well, that would
So-
be very good for the team because
That would be good for the constructors.
Means he comes into the pits.
He does. It wasn't as good as the lap I thought it was going to be. But whereabouts are you're not on track right now, so I can't focus on you.
So,
But carry on, sir.
so Lord, how are you feeling? And actually, before I ask that, where you plan to be in the championship? Where do you hope to be?
well, anything better than last year would be good because
That would
last
be good.
year couple of incidents
Oh,
which
Remek's gone round.
Oh,
could have
bloody,
been
uh,
avoided.
Interrupt
but-
you.
Yep, fine. Yeah, I think you didn't have a bad season 3. You certainly had the moments which made you look like you could be a tier 1 driver. And you seem fairly quick on track right now. Well, not on track, but you've definitely set a good lap. Where do you think Haas will be in the constructors?
Well, I hope they'll be further to the top than real life.
Yep. That's what
I'm
it
rather
looks like right
disappointed
now.
if we're not.
Yep, we'd be rather disappointed.
Yeah, in pre-season testing, I was just running the
As
default
we,
setup just
as
to
me
see.
and Grovey are both a part of Haas, we do have a secret fanboy inside of us.
I own both
Huh.
of you.
Well, when
Grovey, I
you
don't
like
think
that,
you're allowed to do that
that's
now,
famous.
but continuing on. Continuing on. Continuing on. Anyway, so, Lord, have you spoken much to your teammate, or what's your thoughts on him?
Obviously, I've spoken to him, but don't know too well. But I think over the season that will change, and I think he is pretty quick. Haven't really seen him race too much, but I've seen the stuff that he's done, and especially the stuff that he's done well. Not just in F1 cars, but in other games. So yeah, I think he'll be a really good asset for Haas.
Yeah? Grovey, do you have any more questions for Lord?
I think I do.
Well, then ask them.
Are you looking for a tier 1 seat then next year?
I mean, tier 1 is where we want to be, but
It's obviously your goal, but yeah, do you think you'll end up getting there next season?
well, obviously we're gonna have to see how I do this year, or this season, sorry. But I think, given the right opportunity, I think I could have a shot, but it really depends on how the first opening races go, and that will really like set the tempo of how things I think will turn out.
Fair enough. I would be very happy to re-sign you next year. Off this pure performance.
CMD going very wide, hitting the wall. I don't know if you got damage from
Good
that.
gods.
I don't see any damage to CMD's car, so
I
hopefully.
do not see any damage either, but I do not have any more questions for you, Lord, and I'm not sure if
I do
Bertie
not.
does. So,
I do not.
enjoy the rest of your pre-season and enjoy your season.
Yeah, I'm
as
probably
we
gonna go.
Good
hope
luck,
to, as
I'll
we
check
hope
in
to
with you
see you
later on.
far up
Okay.
on the track, both me and
Yeah,
Rosie.
I'd say around 5 minutes to go. I'm gonna set my couple flying laps. Not quite qualifying pace, but good enough to try and get a bit ahead of Hunji and Ultimate Game and the likes of them.
Neglecting Jeansy, the man that's top of the table.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I
yeah,
can get
okay.
quite past Jeansy. He's pretty quick, but I think at least beating Ultimate Game, who's I've raced with a lot.
He said
I think
Ultimate Game did say that.
yeah,
You
I
don't
think
have to mention that.
that's
I've
the
heard
main
that
goal.
too many times now.
yeah, I think Ultimate Game's the main goal. Just because I mean, if I can beat him, then I mean I've got a really good chance at beating anyone else.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so, yeah, enjoy the rest of your pre-season and the rest of the season.
thanks.
Good luck.
Good
Have
luck.
fun.
Good luck, have
Thanks.
fun, do well for Haas, or you're getting kicked. Just kidding.
Okay.
I
Bye.
don't control you. Goodbye.
I control you though.
Yep, okay.
That was nice.
Yeah,
It's
that was,
another one
that
of
was
my
nice.
drivers,
That
but,
was a nice interview with both Ultimate Game and Lord. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
they've,
CMD right now, who is
They both know
current
what they're doing.
CMD currently on his flying lap, 7/10 up sector 2, about to head up to the final 2 corners, turn 14 and the tiny dent that is turn 15.
It's hardly a turn, is it really?
Hardly, it's not really a turn in general. Straight to the line, that's going to be, put him 9th with a 128.6. Not a bad time. Could
No, he's really found some time on them softs.
Yep. I was waiting because he was on the hards.
Oh
But
yeah.
that is a decent lap. Puts him P9.
Yeah, he's performed well. And
Oh.
right, interview time again.
Oh.
This is the last interview now.
Oh, thank fuck
uh,
this.
Say the best for last.
Because
Oh yes, the best for last. We got.
only 'cause I forgot.
We got.
I
Yes, we got
forgot.
the best for last. The tier 1 driver.
Okay, you obviously didn't get an interview. Are you including the audio, by the way?
Yes, and I've already included my audio. So.
Right. So, Shin, how are you feeling after pre-season testing?
This my laptop pieces of test. I don't think that was relatively true of my pace. I think my time trial lap was a second quicker, and I definitely could have gotten into the mid. I to 1 pace because I'm pretty sure I could have gone top 5 if I didn't invade my lap at turn 2. So I did finish my invade at a lap without gaining any time. It was like a 1 minute 26.5, 1 minute 26. So it's just the pace lies, which is good, I think. There's no way I'm going to be ahead of Shu. Turn will just have a
Yeah,
big, massive Sam.
I was about to say I'm not allowed.
What I said.
Oh, that's a bad word. Continuing on, what's your
even see
opinion
what I
on
said
your
then.
Aston Martin teammate, Aransky, who was my McLaren teammate?
Okay. I think he's a decent
Happy
challenge
souls
for me.
out.
Since he's, you know, he beat me last season, which I hate, so, because I had the pace to beat him, but, you know, I wasn't allowed to beat him. And also,
Oh, CMD spun.
okay, cool. So the thing is,
As
what
it,
Sorry.
I'm not surprised it took so long.
Right,
Rather
yeah,
long time.
okay, great, shut up, the Welshman's
Sorry.
talking.
Anyway, I know when Seb and me were looking for a second driver next to me, I was the one who suggested Holansky. So, you know, that was pretty much I chose him. He was the chosen one to be my teammate. and I think it'd be a good benchmark.
No, I
And,
could.
and Sir, you said you want to be one of the Aston drivers. Beating any Aston driver, you're going to be beating him. So, not
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
So, where do you think Aston will come in the constructors?
I hope we both hope top of the midfield, which we would think is P3, 4, 5 here, show those kind of errors. Depending on how lucky we get and how good Moonlit can be, or something, or how long the Hearts go without rage quitting the entire league again. Lost, I won't be too good. So I was really on par to get points, I admit. I don't even know who I was are. I don't even know actually if you guys. Some cars signed in and I had no choice. I was Seb.
Got
Guaranteed Seb
Hassel
doesn't
and
know.
Rimac Orange who are right now.
Yeah,
One
of
is-
them is out.
One is in the wall and the other
Okay.
one is in P10.
Okay, so
Permanently
maybe.
living in the wall now.
Okay, so yeah, there you
Same
go.
Dieter's left.
Being honest, they're probably not going to get points. Not going to song that bad here. But they're P10 tier 2 and then it's like P bottom of the pack in tier 1. So. We just need to be consistent, like I wasn't last season. I think consistency is what cost me the title last season.
Yeah.
So Aston still got constructors. So
Oh, massive save by Lord, by the way.
Yeah, nice save.
Nice
Where you
tactical
plan?
bit.
Where do you hope to be in drivers actually?
drivers, I think the best I could hope for is P4, P5. That's the best I could possibly get in terms of my pace. I know I want to beat Jack. I want to beat both Alpines and beat Gio. You know, like obviously me and Joe's been a rival since he's like me and Joe are teammates in F2 when we kind of dominated the season. We won titles, and I really want to beat Gio. He's one of them. I also want to beat both Alpines because Alpine are gunning for us.
Yeah.
And, I don't know who else.
After
really.
Alpine had a
Haas.
very bad Brazil.
Haas is another one. I don't think Alpine would have beaten us anyway, because I would have got more points, but that's kind of
Yeah, continue. Yeah.
yeah. Also Haas, that's what I'm going to beat. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I've got something to. I'm gonna make sure you don't beat me now. Even
So yeah,
though you probably
let's
are.
go.
who are your fears in tier 1 then, like, out of the drivers?
I know I'm out of drivers.
Do you-
Very close to Shui, Term, Japella, or Sam. I did a race with Japella in France on Thursday, so I was also there. I may
I
have
was
been
also
the only
there,
one.
yeah.
I may have been the only one with a pit stop of him, but he still finished 15 seconds ahead of me on the same strategy. I did get traffic earlier in the race, but still couldn't catch up.
Whilst I came P4 with like. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
You got any more questions?
I haven't
Rosie?
got any more.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't had any questions.
I'm out of
Yeah,
questions in general.
I was never asked a question by Govey. It's like, well,
So I was I'm having to deal with team issues right now.
why is there like is that like an hour?
Let's see what's going on in the Haas team chat to see what issues there are.
Not in the Haas team chats. I'm having to deal with a private message.
Okay,
right
yeah,
now.
no point of me logging on to Discord. Shin, enjoy
I'm
your
putting it in Haas chat now. Actually.
enjoy your season.
Right, yeah.
I
Have
will.
fun. We'll
And
see you
I
soon.
hope to beat both of you in constructors and drivers because I know it's entirely possible. The way says a wheel is reliable, you know.
My wheel's very reliable. Continue it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll see you on track. Well, Grovey will. I'll see you on track, and I'll probably be behind you.
I'll just see you in my rearview mirror. It's fine.
I'll see the nice Aston Martin on the real.
You can only see the rear end. I don't know. You might not be able to see it. You're gonna be that far ahead, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I want to be both. I forgot about it. Both McLarens as well. I forgot they said both McLarens. Just so
Okay. Yeah. Your time's up now. Leave.
No.
Okay.
I'll go now. Anyway.
Okay. Goodbye.
See ya. I hope you crash in every single race and you win.
I hope you don't win every race. Okay, that was some fun conversations there.
That was. But right, to talk about right now, Jeans is on a final flying lap.
He's on final flying lap, it seems. Yeah, he is. 1/10 up already, set the 1. When I thought the times were out, the times are only improving now.
Looking Haas strat if you want right now.
Yeah, continuing on with Jeansy's lap, nicely into turn 11. into turn 12, not too close to the curb, takes it perfectly as he's still only a tenth up. Very nice.
Yeah, it's not even. It's like 3 thousandths off of a tenth right now. But
Yeah.
he could easily find that down his main straight, and if he gets a good corner.
He needs to get a good corner hit. And that corner wasn't bad. Almost looked like he was going to spin.
Took a bit
Could
high
that
on the
be
curb.
an
He took a bit
improvement?
too much
Could
curb.
it is not an
No.
improvement as he backs out last second.
Okay, right.
Take a
Gotta
look
take
at
us through
Lord, who is
Hunter's lap.
currently behind
Take us through
Ultimate
Hunter's
Game.
lap. He's on his one of his final laps. His final flyer. Gotta take us through it.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hunji.
Turn 4, you know, on the inside. Very nicely. Sector 1, he's 3 tenths up. Purple sector 1. He's going right now. Into turn 8. Takes it very nicely. Has a little lock up. But it's going not bad for him. Into turn 9. Keeps it on the inside. Not what I normally suggest to do. But, you know, he can do what he wants. Onto the DRS straight. All DRS needs to go now. Not really go, but he still needs it for next few straights. Into turn 11, very nicely there. Turn 12, nice and close to the curb, not as close as you want it, but he's 8 tenths up. He's going to be in the 126s.
Oh my, what a lap so far.
He's going to be in the 126s. This is going to look like a 126.6 maybe. On to the final straight. DRS, wide open, as he comes across the line. 127.2. What
Good
a
lap.
lap.
Lost a bit on the final curb. He took a little bit too much of it.
Jeansy
But
looks like he
still
might
a
set
very
one
good
more lap.
I think we're gonna get him into a party now. We're gonna talk. No, he pits. Jeansy pits.
Jeansy pits. Lord's on his lap. He's 1/10 down right now.
Right, we're gonna get Hunji into the party to talk about that lap.
But Dinker's on his lap.
Is it? Okay. Who else? Oh, my game's not looking the quickest. Right then, Ben. You're back. Matt is now retired, just gone straight off. But I'd like to talk to you about that lap. That was blistering. That was beautiful. That was quick.
Wonderful lap. You did lose a lot of time last sector, it looked like. Looked like at one point you were going to get into the 126s, but that is still.
Have you got? Are you on a recharge lap right now? Ah, okay. But P1 right now. Obviously, a track evolution. You could. I'm not gonna like discourage you. You could be caught there. But
don't think there was much track effort.
very happy with you setting that lap. Okay, have you looked in the hash channel? Okay, I'll reveal some news to you right now.
I am.
You could be looking at a permanent seat in Tier 2. We'll be relying on some if technical issues stop end up working out for OG Raxpter. It'll be resolved, and if it gets resolved, you will not get a seat. Jeansy definitely taking the corners there, but you'll be, if it doesn't get sorted out, you will 100% be a Tier 2 permanent driver. And how do you feel about?
Wait, Hanji, did you include your audio before you? Stream audio.
Okay,
Can you
good.
check?
Oh, as Lords goes round.
Oh, I don't
Right,
think I
that's
did.
the only person that
Oh.
majorly could have contended you. Has gone round.
Mick can't hear that.
Oh, that's a
you did.
Binkers can.
Yeah, that was a nice and pointless interview there.
Yeah, my
That's
bad.
fine, but we could turn it on now and we'll,
Yeah, I
and
have,
we'll quickly answer some questions. Right. Currently, as Bink's gonna go, probably not gonna go for this lap unless he charged up is put enough in. You are top of the timetables. If you have done this correctly, and everyone else isn't going for extra laps, as Lord did spin his out.
CMD is on
now.
a flyer right now, 9 tenths up.
9/10. That would put him in the 127. So it'd be a 127.5, 127.7. Sorry, if he would stay 9/10 up. Not the best of final
Not
corners.
the best final
so
turn, but we do
it
not
took
know.
so much curb up there, runs a bit wide.
127.2.
Fastest lap.
What a lap from CMD.
You have been knocked off of the fastest lap
By
53 hundredths.
5,300.
pain.
What a lap from him.
I was not expecting that. Let's get him in the party.
Let's get
And
him in
you
here.
two can talk to
What
quickly.
a lap from CMD. Exactly what he needs. He needs to prove himself, and he is. Jesus Christ!
And where is
what
Gene
a lap, CMD.
CMD take about a very, very quick lap. I thought you would lose time in that final corner. Are you including your audio? Have you included your audio?
What a
By the way,
lap.
we have just had if you've heard some bad language, please ignore it. But very good lap.
What a lap. I did not see that coming.
54 tenths. Right. It was 53 a minute ago.
If only I didn't run out of ERS, I would have had a 126.
Yeah, that would have. Unlucky.
Say.
So, Gene Z, you have ended up in the top 3 then. How are you feeling? Language.
What
Gene Z.
language?
Gene Z, how are you feeling after that?
Good. It was a very good lap from
All
3 of you. Actually, all 3 of you had a nice lap. But CMD.
I take it you lot haven't been watching all of this.
What a lap!
I am thoroughly surprised.
CMD, you have got my eyes. I've got my eyes on you this season. Mate, you did 20 laps on the hards, and you were still.
Your audio?
Did you include your audio, CMD? Okay, cool. Yeah, because that was you were improving on 22 lap old hards, and you just went and set the fastest time in preseason testing. You can.
Am I free to leave?
Yeah.
If
you want to.
Well done. I'll speak to you in a minute, Ben.
Yeah, see you later.
Streamer's gonna
Oh, I
end
thought I
very
could do
soon.
it there.
But
yeah, I'm now gonna end the stream.
I thought I could take full